Welcome to SwitchCorner, my name is Alex. Today we're going to be taking a look at my favourite deals coming in under $10 or your local currency, and here I cover the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. Now this one, it's a great week with a whole host of new low prices, so hit subscribe, join us here for reviews and deals daily, and let's get started. If you are grabbing anything from the eShop, then consider using cornershop.gg for discounted instant delivery email eShop credit. You'll be getting 10% off at checkout using a code CORNER. We announced it last week then, but every Thursday we'll be giving away a $10 eShop gift card in the lead up to the end of the year. Our first winner announced later in the video, and you can enter for your chance to win next week by simply dropping a comment down below. We're kicking things off then with the Coma Recut and the Coma 2 Fisher Sisters. Both are here with a new low price, 70% off. They definitely seemed suitable given the fact we are now heading into the Halloween season. Honestly as well, I'm not personally big on scares, but they packed enough character to win me over. And yeah, sure, look, they weren't for everyone, but their unique 2D design, for me, it simply worked. The idea though, in the first, we fall asleep in school, we awaken what I'd describe as a parallel universe, and now demon teachers hunt us down. The second, kind of the same idea, but now we get outside of the school, and it all adds a ton of lore to kind of explore as well. I really enjoyed them. It's a whole lot of exploration, hiding and finding the required items to advance, and I've linked my reviews in the pinned comment down below. Eldest Souls then, and it's here with a new low price, 60% off, and this, it's a funny one. On first jumping in, I honestly wasn't sold, but I gave it a few battles and I quickly recognised its strengths. Think here a boss rush title with a Souls-like spin to its combat. Now, as you may expect from that statement, incredibly difficult, but in return it's incredibly satisfying at the same time. Story-wise, the great gods, they're essentially destroying this world. You're out now to save it. It was their last act of spite, but not only do we now get the base game, but they even released a free major expansion which adds a new region to explore between encounters, alongside what is a new customization system, weapons, and 3 new boss encounters. Definitely a good time and definitely worth this cash. Tales of Iron then is a gem of a game. It's a new low price here, 60% off, and like Eldest before it, it's taking influence from Souls, but this switches out that top-down style for 2D. Here, the world, it's been basically overcome by a war, and you're now out to reclaim your throne and restore your kingdom. The combat is great fun though. Think parry responses as well as ranged attacks, and even then it's all customizable. Throw on top of that some solid boss encounters and crafting, from weapons to armor to recipes, and you cannot go wrong here. It's packing a challenge as well for sure, but it definitely has fun with its universe given the whole animal population. Throw in then on top of that the fact it received a free update, Bloody Whiskers, and you cannot go wrong. That it packs a new post-game quest line, additional difficulty options, new bosses and new weapons. Hotshot Racing then will be for the retro race fans out there. It reminds me personally, I think, the old school virtual racing style. It's here though, rocking a new low price, 85% off, and this one, it's going to be purely for those arcade thrills. If you do want serious, it's definitely not the game for you. It packs a ton of rubber banding just to keep things exciting. Also, is it the best retro racer out there? I do not think so. That crown goes to Horizon Chase Turbo, but it's still definitely up there. The gameplay though, quick races, single races, championships, and the difficulty here, it impacts the speed of the cars. I was surprised though to see just how addicted I got, and that was mainly because I actually picked it up with friends and we all jumped online. That mode though, no doubt the lobbies, they are empty at this point, so do be aware of that going in. Probably gonna be best to pick it up in a group if that is what you're going to be looking for. I had a blast though, well worth a look, and my full review it is in the pinned comment down below. A quick self-plug then, if you haven't already, consider checking out XboxCorner. That is a spin-off channel I run. We are pushing for 50,000 subscribers here on SwitchCorner by year end. I'd like to push more for think like 7.5 there. We have everything though from deals to reviews to Game Pass breakdowns and even graphical comparisons between the Series S and X. We've had like 4 videos already this week though, and there's more to come with a Modern Warfare 2 story review as well as a graphical comparison that's going to be dropping in the next couple of days. As always though, either way, look, I appreciate all of the support you show the channels. Aerial and Knights Never Yield then is here with 50% off. This is another one I reviewed on the channel, find that in the pinned comment, but it's an auto runner experience, meaning your only objective is to dodge incoming obstacles via button presses, but it's been given a parkour spin thanks to what is its animation and overall style. It packs a story as well, honestly makes very little sense, but I do give them credit for at least trying. When it comes to the game, sadly it has a couple of moments of slowdown which definitely hurt the overall experience, but still I do think it's worth a look, and the soundtrack here, it is stunning. It's by far my favourite area of the game. In fact, I liked it enough to pick up the final release. It needed to go in the collection. Tribes of Midgard then is here with 50% off. That is a new low price, but that makes sense given the fact it's the first ever discount it's received. Now this is my pickup of the week as well, so as always it's not a recommendation, rather maybe you'll want to join me for the ride, but I'm curious now to see how it does on the Switch hardware. Reviews, they seem solid and I do like the concept. Just kind of a clue here, I actually played it briefly on PlayStation as well. This game though, it's anything from single player up to 10 players online. It's a blend of action, survival and roguelite. The idea, you're protecting your village, whether that's through invasion of enemies or gathering resources. With a dash of roguelite though and boss encounters, it's for sure not out to make it easy. It's rounded out there with special seasonal events, so a decent chunk of game for your cash. Lego Marvel Superheroes then has been a discount long coming. It finally gets a new low price here, 75% off, and this one, pre-Skywalker Saga, it's long been considered the best entry out there, and understandably so. It brings everything many enjoy about Lego: the platforming, the exploration, the building, the incredible set piece after set piece, all of that then, and the fact it has over 150 characters to play as. There's just overall though a huge amount of action in here where the characters give you flexibility in their controls, and the story, a group of Marvel villains are out to assemble what is a super weapon that is going to be capable of destroying worlds. If you do like your Lego, this comes recommended. I personally got burnt out on the formula, but I still have time for this entry, and I hope that Marvel gets the Skywalker Saga treatment next. You know, that really took things up at like another level, and Marvel definitely deserves it. Road 96 then gets a new low price here, 50% off. I really enjoyed this one. I reviewed it on the channel, I'll link that down below, but first up, the problems. The visuals, they can be a little soft from a resolution perspective, and then it has some performance issues as well, where the frame rate, it can honestly tank in certain locations. That all said though, I still really liked it. It was able to overcome its shortcomings. I would consider it though a first-person narrative adventure, and the idea, we live in a world that is overrun by what is essentially a tyrannical government, and now we play as a youngster out to cross the border and escape. If we fail though, we disappear. It's designed as runs basically, so if we fail, we get a new broadcast on TV, and now we take on the role of someone else that has run away from home. With each run we pass the same characters, so we're learning more and more about this world and these characters, in fact, from those that support this situation to those that are out to rebel. It's incredibly well done, and then a stunning soundtrack tops it all off. Again though, look, watch the review video first, you'll see the issues yourself, though again, they are restricted to just a few areas. Overall though, it's a winner in my eyes. I cannot name another game quite like it. Our winner of the week then, it's going to Dr. RX430, who recommended Ultimate Ninja Storm free for $5, and it's definitely a great deal and no question. All of the Naruto games are quality, honestly, and we see deals on them pretty frequently. I've actually reviewed a few of them on the channel here, so if you do like your arena fighters, definitely go and take a look. In fact, it is still on sale right now until October 24th. Congrats, so Doctor, drop me an email to claim that code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance to win in next week's video. Republique then is our penultimate game of the week. This has been pointed out in the comments for a few weeks now, so thank you to everyone that did that. It's not technically a sale, or rather a price drop across all regions, but it's definitely worth a mention because right now it is less than $1. How long that deal will last, who knows? It could be permanent, it may just be for a certain period of time. My understanding though with this one, it released on iOS first before hitting the consoles, and it's a stealth adventure game that has us exploring what I would describe as a dystopian world. Our only goal, get Hope, that character, out of here alive. We'll be guiding her via what is security cameras, and it's a whole host of exploration, laying low and solving puzzles. I had fun with it. The slow burn nature though, I will say, it means it won't be for everyone. The Mummy Demastered then to close us out, and this doesn't go on sale all of that often. The last time was 2021, before that 2020, and now we get a new low price here, 60% off, and this game, it is just incredible. A 16-bit inspired battle against the mummy and their undead army. It's essentially packing elements of Metroidvania in the sense it's not linear, and we'll be finding along the way all sorts of weapons, upgrades, even magic. It comes from A Way Forward, though, a studio that's now held in high regard thanks to their Shantae entries, and this, it's another win on their part, from the great platforming to the gunplay to the boss encounters. I actually picked up the physical release. It's just absolutely worth it. It was just a surprise hit. It comes highly recommended. If you do want to check it out as well, it's going to be that rare case where I do say we can't necessarily guarantee it will be on sale again anytime soon. And that is the video down. Will you be adding anything to the library? Let me know in the comments down below. Remember then as well, drop a comment for your chance to win in next week's video. That's going to be the $10 eShop giveaway. With that then, like, hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.